Hey guys, welcome back to NerdScience, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another video relating to Dragon Ball Super, or just Dragon Ball in general. And if you actually pay attention to the channel, I paid attention to the title of this video, you know that around this time I'll probably be releasing episode review for Dragon Ball Super. But in reality, like when I actually watched the last night's episode, and when I came to a realization that it was not like that much needed, because basically what I did in the when I did the preview, when I analyzed the preview for episode 48, basically everything I said in that video was what we actually saw in Dragon Ball Super episode 48. When I analyzed the preview and I went through everything that I thought would be possible, that's exactly what happened in episode 48. The only thing that I didn't actually predict or go through or actually try to analyze was how Trunks would be able to find his way to the past, to the present. That's the only thing I didn't actually analyze. So I'm not going to be doing a review for that. If you want to check out my actual review, which is the preview review, which is basically everything that just happened in episode 48, the link will be in the description. Link in the description to check it out. And actually that preview, I think after the episode was released, that preview like it kind of blasted off, because I think it got an extra, I think that preview was at about 60 views. And when episode 48 actually was released last night in the western side, that preview actually increased by about 200 views or something like that. So it shows the accuracy of the preview. But right now I'm going to be doing an analysis for episode 49, the preview that we got last night. And of course I'm talking about Saturday night, and it's Sunday, I think, as I'm recording this, so probably get this late night Sunday or something, I have no idea. But I'm going to be doing an analysis of the preview. Don't worry, expect new videos this week also. Not mainly related to Dragon Ball Super, but other videos, probably Dragon Ball Super along the way. So let's get on with it. Let's go. Episode 49 preview analysis. So what's wrong with my tongue? Analysis / breakdown. So let's get on with this. And for this preview, like, it's not that we didn't get that much detail as we did for the last episode preview. We didn't get that much detail for this preview as we did from episode 47. Yeah, so we didn't get much detail there. So I think what's actually the all actual detail we get for this preview is about about 20 seconds to 40 seconds for this preview. So let's get on with it. So like the first screenshot I have for this preview is at 3 seconds, and again this is from Nova's channel. Let's type Nova Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball anything into YouTube, you'll find it. Nova Dragon Ball Super, and you'll find his channel. So this preview, like what I got for the first screenshot is basically what I see here is I'm actually not sure if it's either. Yeah, this is Trunks. This is definitely Trunks, because I can see from the hairstyle this is definitely Trunks, because you can see at the top there the hair kind of curves to the side, and that's how Trunks' hair is. And if it was Goku, the hair will be pointing a little bit more up, but this is definitely Trunks, because you can actually see the hair curves and the hair bends a little bit to the side at the top there. So what this screenshot is actually showing is like a training or kind of battle. Let me move to the next screenshot right here. The kind of training or battling between Goku and Trunks. And my theory for this, my actual thoughts about this is that, you know, after Trunks arrived on the present day Earth, when Trunks arrived, Goku talked to him, they conversed, and Goku actually wanted to see how strong Trunks was. And I don't think Trunks will actually be seeing any Super Saiyan Blue forms in episode 49, mainly because what you get to see in episode 49, we don't see any actual episode 47 Super Saiyan Blue or anything like that, any forms like that in the preview that we got. So right now, basically, I'm thinking that Goku and Trunks are basically just testing each other out. Goku is testing Trunks out to see how strong he is. And what I really want to see in this episode is how Trunks actually never mind. I'll just leave it at that. I'll leave it at that to see what actually happens in the episode. I don't want to spoil anything in my brain right now, so I'm just going to leave it at that. So right now, Goku, Trunks, they're basically just training at this point, testing out to see who is strong. And basically Goku is obviously stronger, but testing out to see, Goku's basically testing out Trunks' strength. So in the next screenshot, we get a a view of the future actually, and it's really interesting given that this definitely looks like it's probably Black Goku. And the strange thing about this is the ring. Like, this is, I don't think I've ever actually seen this ring before in Dragon Ball, but it's a silver ring, and it seems that it's opening some sort of a portal by using the rings. That is opening a portal, or a portal that's opened and it's connecting through the ring or something like that. But it's definitely a portal being opened by Black Goku, and this is really interesting given the fact that in the like long before the episode 47 even aired, we got something saying about something in Dragon Ball Super that it would be a fight for like space and time. That's why the Xenos getting involved, that's why Beerus is getting involved with Goku. It will be something dealing with space and time. So this right here is time travel. So I don't know where all the space messed up. I think the space whatever is involved in the time travel, going from universe to universe, galaxy to galaxy, timeline to timeline. I think that's where space and time connects in here. But we can definitely see that there is definitely some sort of a time traveling, some force or time traveling, some sort of time traveling in this preview, mainly because of what we see right here. And it seems that Black Goku somehow has gotten the ability, or has gotten something to allow him to travel in Dragon Ball Super's timeline of Universe 7. Like the different timelines, you already know that Future Trunks' timeline is alternate from Goku's present timeline, so you're actually traveling through timelines. Forgive me if I stutter a bit through this, like when I'm going through this actual analysis, because I don't even know why I'm actually doing this. So let's just continue. Next screenshot. Yeah, so in the next screenshot we have Goku, and there's not much to say about this. It's just Black Goku. Black Goku, and yeah, his arms are definitely kind of skinny actually. I'm actually wondering right now if he's actually as buff as Goku is in the arm, like the arms, like biceps, triceps, everything right there. So actually, yeah, we see Black Goku, and he's probably right now he's either going through the time portal or is already going through it, but that's not likely. I think he's already gone through it. I think he's already gone through the time portal and he's already arrived in Trunks' time. And the really interesting thing to think about this is, how did he even know what timeline or where Trunks traveled to back in time? Did he have some sort of a device to tell him exactly where, or did the ring he used actually pinpoint the exact location using time travel residue that was left when Trunks moved through time? Now that's a really interesting question. That's a really interesting thing to think about. So let's just move on. Next screenshot right now. Okay, so next screenshot, we have Future Trunks getting out the sword. And like one thing that's always messing me up with this Dragon Ball Super episodes and Dragon Ball in general, like pertaining to Trunks, is that for some reason his sword always gets back to his hand. I have no idea how, but his sword always somehow gets back in his hands. I mean, like in episode 48, when we saw him throw his sword towards Black Goku, the sword literally hit Black Goku, and somehow it became a boomerang and just flew all the way back to him. I don't know how that even works, how that physics works in Dragon Ball, because basically in Dragon Ball, all physics is thrown out the door, or science is just thrown out the door. Nothing makes sense in Dragon Ball. Like, physics and science, no place in Dragon Ball, like at all. So just leave them out. So this is basically Trunks holding his sword. I think right now he's probably looking at Black Goku. He's looking at Black Goku. I think Black Goku has appeared at this moment, so he's getting prepared for war, like in a defensive mode right now. So I think the next few screenshots will just be right. Next screenshot right now, Black Goku when he's finally appeared. Next screenshot, Goku seeing Black Goku when he's finally appeared. And next screenshot, Vegeta acting like Vegeta, and I have no idea what he's looking at actually. So yeah, and with what? Okay, this is pretty interesting. His eyes are tilted to the side, so I'm not exactly sure what he's watching. If he's probably watching Black Goku to his side or something, I have no idea. So let's just move on to the next screenshot. Yeah, so right now we see Goku and Trunks basically looking at Black Goku, and it seems that it actually taken some sort of a time portal to get to the timeline, mainly because we see that dark purple, that darkish, extremely dark purple, dark blue, blackish dark aura behind him, the kind of dark cloud. So it shows that he has some sort of dark time travel, so it shows that there's definitely something dark about him, and he has some sort of a dark time traveling abilities, or something that allows him to travel in time, but he leaves dark portals, dark wormholes, dark anything as he travels through time. And just know that this preview analysis might not be as accurate as what we got in the episode, because last week's preview, which I did, was extremely accurate in almost every aspect except for the aspect when I didn't even mention, I wasn't sure of how Trunks even made it to the present timeline. So check that out. So next screenshot, we get basically Goku looking at Black Goku, and the next screenshot is basically Black Goku transforming or something. He's like definitely bringing up a really messed up dark aura around him, like something really messed up about him, like some dark evilish aura basically around him. So, and I think, yeah, there's actually one more screenshot about this, like, and the reason why, let's move to the next screenshot right now. So like the reason why I actually said that I didn't think there would be any Super Saiyan Blue transformations or Super Saiyan Red or anything like that, or anything beyond Super Saiyan transformations in this episode, is mainly because in the preview we see absolutely no forms of Super Saiyan Blue. So right now, like at the end of the preview, we see this Black Goku transform into his extremely evilish looking form, and then we see Goku go Super Saiyan. So I think Goku is basically thinking to himself right now that he can take this guy on without actually going full Super Saiyan, or that he's probably just testing the waters, just testing to see how strong this guy is before he takes any unneeded or desperate or higher level measures. That's basically what I have for this episode preview analysis of Dragon Ball Super episode 49. I don't know why I said that like that, but that's basically what I have for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed, hope you actually like this video. Leave a thumbs up down below, smash the like button below if you want more reviews, analysis, more information about Dragon Ball Super, updates whenever new information is released, summaries, anything like that. Leave a comment down below on what you thought about the last episode and what you're thinking about this preview that has been released last night, and what you think will happen actually in the next episode, episode 49 that is. So leave your thoughts in the comment section down below, guys. And so far, let's see, how long has this video been? Okay, it's already 13 minutes. Okay, that's basically for this video, guys. Once again, guys, thank you for watching. Subscribe for more, thumbs up this video, leave your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I will be seeing you in the next video. Bye, guys.